Hi, I'm Meg Gallert from Lakeland Healthcare, and welcome to Get Fit in the Mitt, where I go out into the community in search of unique, local, and affordable exercise activities that show you how much fun it is to work out and burn calories. In addition to showing you how much our community has to offer, I'm an exercise enthusiast, and I can't wait to share my passion with you. Exercising outside is a great way to break up your regular fitness routine, allowing you to use Southwest Michigan's natural landscape to get a full body workout. Last time we featured outdoor personal fitness training with Nature's Fitness. In this episode, we're surfing on the fresh waters of Lake Michigan with Third Coast Surf Shop. Let's go have some fun in the sun.
I opened Third Coast Surf Shop, started the business in 2005. Our first store was in New Buffalo, and we opened our store in St. Joseph in 2011. Most people have no idea that we get waves big enough to surf here, and these lakes are so massive that they're big enough for a wave to be created. The most consistent surfing is done basically when it's coldest. Late fall, winter, into early spring. You get these cold fronts coming through with wind, and the wind builds the waves, and the longer it blows for, the bigger the waves get, and the waves out here can get huge. We sell surfboards, paddleboards, wetsuits. The other thing that we do at the shop is services, rentals, lessons.
I spent 27 years in Hawaii, and they had beach stands there where they rented surfboards and stand-up paddleboards, and they gave lessons. And when I moved here, I found the surf shop in New Buffalo, so I immediately volunteered to do surf lessons for Ryan. And I kept looking down the beach at Warren Dunes, and I could see hundreds, thousands of beachgoers, and I thought, that's the promised land for beach rentals. So after 3 years, we opened up at Warren Dunes, and we've been there for about 2 years now.
Surfing is a very intense workout. Mostly upper body, but also core, stomach, lower back, and then of course your shoulders and your arms and your back muscles. You're using your legs and your torso to stay positioned on the board when you're paddling or when you pop up and when you're actually riding a wave.
I found myself in my mid-30s, very out of shape, very overweight, and I walked into the Third Coast Surf Shop, and I was a little bit scared that they'd say, hey dude, come back, this isn't for you, you don't have the right physique. But instead I found a bunch of really awesome guys that were really cool and really took some time to explain to me what lake surfing was all about. It's a total body workout. In the beginning I wasn't strong enough to paddle through the waves to get out, and so I would drag my board behind me and I would walk through the surf, hopping on my toes when it got to that deep point. And so I would go home and my legs would be so tired. My core from trying to stand up, laying from a flat position and bringing your knees up underneath you, it's just a total workout. And then, not to mention from paddling, upper body 100%. So I don't know that there's any part of my body that does not get a good workout when I'm out playing around in the water.
Stand-up paddleboarding has become huge. It's very family friendly. It's easy for most people to do. We rent and sell boards that can hold up to 300 pounds. Your age doesn't matter. You could have a 7-year-old kid or a 70-year-old person. We also rent kayaks at both places. Most people know about kayaking. That's a nice way to get out on the water and get a nice light workout in.
Anybody starting out, that step one for me would be to find somebody that can give you a lesson.
Most people, when they start learning to surf, they don't take enough paddles and they try to stand up too early. So if you have an instructor that can point that stuff out to you, you're going to learn a lot faster, you're going to have a better time. The size of the board, instruction, knowing where to go, knowing how to pick the waves, all these things, if you have an instructor, you can learn a lot faster.
When I surf, I'm not thinking about anything else. It's like you leave all your stress and your problems on land.
For me, there's kind of a euphoric feeling that we call stoke in the surf world. And it's hard to describe that once you catch that one wave and it's you alone and you get up on top of the water that you were just in, and then everything goes quiet as you zip down the face of that wave, That gives me chills talking about it right now. It's just awesome, and the stoke of surfing, once you have that, that's what keeps you going back.
It's not just the surfing, but it's the friendships and the camaraderie of the guys that you surf with, and that just, it's priceless.
I can't think of a better place for me personally to surf because we get good waves, good surfable waves, uncrowded beaches, and friendly people in the water. It's just magic.
And as always, remember to
Get fit in the Mitt.